So do you also use Razorpay to sell your products online? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to send thank you emails automatically after a payment via Razorpay. So like you, I also use Razorpay to sell my products online. And now what I want is that whenever I receive a new payment through Razorpay, I want to send a thank you email towards my new customer. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Razorpay and Gmail, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So let's begin and create a connection between Razorpay and Gmail in such a way that whenever we receive a new payment via Razorpay, an automated message something like this will be sent towards my customer on mail. You're going to see payment confirmation and also thank you message will be sent. So to do this, I'm going to open a new tab and search for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and right now our Ganesh Chaturthi sale is going on. So if you wish to purchase Pabbly Connect for a one-time price with no recurring fees forever, today is a great day. So let's move on further and create this automation. But before we move on further, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a space where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you're stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Let's head back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and without wasting any more time, let's create this automation. For that, we have two options on the landing page of Pabbly Connect. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here I am an existing user, so I'm going to click on this button which says sign in. And once we click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And once we click on this access, now it is going to open the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect account, and to get started I'm going to click on this button which says create workflow. Now it is asking me to select the workflow builder, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach and ideal for those who want a tried and tested setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm going to use this new one, so let's go towards the select of the new one. Now for the workflow name, I'm going to keep the name of my workflow as this: send thank you emails automatically after a payment via Razorpay. Now for the folder, I'm going to keep the folder as automations, and on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have already created in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a new folder, you can go towards this create new folder button and create your own. I have already created many, so I'm going to save my workflow in one of these only and click on this button which says create. And once we click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, we have to click on this add trigger button, and now for the trigger application we simply have to search for Razorpay and select it. For the trigger event we have to select it as payment captured and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between Razorpay and Pabbly Connect, we have received a webhook URL using which we are going to create this connection. Alright, so we are going to simply copy this webhook URL and open our Razorpay account. And after opening the Razorpay account, we have to go towards this left end of the site towards this developers, and then we have to go towards this webhooks. And after coming over here towards this webhooks, we have to click on this add new webhook. And now for the webhook URL, we have to simply paste the URL which we copied from the workflow. It is asking me for the secret, so if you wish to can definitely add the secret, but this is not required, so I'm going to leave it as blank. Same goes for the alert email. It is asking for the active events. So in the help text, it has clearly mentioned that select payment captured from the active events section. Alright, so we have to select payment captured in this active events section and click on this button which is create a webhook. And once we click on this button, yes, you can see that with this we have successfully added the webhook URL over here. And with this we have successfully created a connection between Pabbly Connect and Razorpay. But now it is saying waiting for webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission or record. So we have to do a test submission in order to capture this webhook response. So to do this test submission, I'm going to go towards this left end of the site and go towards this show all and then towards payment pages. And you're going to see all the payment pages which I have already created, but I want to create this automation only for a particular page. So I'm going to simply go towards that same page which is this natural glow skincare face toner. And now you're going to see that this is the page URL. So let's copy this page URL and open this in a new tab. So I'm going to purchase this face toner. Alright, so one by one I'm going to enter all of my details and purchase this face toner. Alright, I'm going to click on this pay 550 and I'm going to purchase this. For that it is asking me to select the payment method. I'm going to keep it as UPI and I'm going to simply enter the UPI address and click on this verify and pay. Now I'm going to open my phone and verify the payment. So I'll just let you know that I'm making this payment in test mode. Alright, so it will be successful any which way. So yes, you can see that with this we have successfully completed this payment, and yes, with this we have successfully did the test submission. Alright, so now let's open our workflow, and as you can see that Pabbly has captured the response for the same. You're going to see all the details. You're going to see the product name, you're going to see the address, you're going to see the order ID, you're going to see the name, email, phone number and the rest of the details of my customer. And now using these details I'm just going to send them a thank you email. But before we move on forward and send them a thank you email, first I'm going to add a filter condition in this workflow, because as I already mentioned that I want to create this automation only for a particular page which is natural glow skincare face toner. I want that whenever a product is purchased of this natural glow skincare face toner, then only an automated message something like this should be sent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a filter condition in this workflow, and to add this filter condition I'm going to click on this add new action step. And now for the action application we have to select filter, which is a feature by Pabbly which helps you to add conditions in your workflow. For the event you have to select filter values and click on this connect. For the label I'm going to select the label as product name equals to, and I'm going to enter the product name. So I'm going to add the filter condition on the product name which I asked from my customer in the form. If you wish you can definitely add the filter condition on the amount or something else too. After entering this label, filter type and value, we have to click on this save and send test request. And once we click on this save and send test request, it is saying status success, message condition is true. So yes, now whenever this face toner is purchased, then only this workflow is going to move on further. Otherwise it is going to stop right over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them a thank you email. For this we have to click on this add new action step, and now for the action application we have to select it as Gmail. So I'm going to search for Gmail and select it. For the action event we have to select it as send email and click on this connect. Now in order to create this connection we have two options: add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected this Gmail with Pabbly Connect, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this blue button which says sign in with Google. And once we click on this sign in with Google, you're going to see that Pabbly is asking me to select the Gmail account with the help of which I want to create this connection. Alright, so let's select the Gmail account with the help of which we want to create this connection. Now Pabbly is asking for some permissions, so what we have to do is we have to click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because our data is secure with Pabbly. Alright, you can also click on this allow because your data is also 100% secure with Pabbly, no need to worry. Alright, with this we have successfully created a connection between Gmail and Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking me for the sender's name, so I'm going to enter the name of my sender which is Natural Glow Skincare. So you're going to see that this is the sender's name, so I'm going to enter the name of the sender. Now we're going to move on further. For the sender's email address I'm going to select the same. Now let's move on further, and now it is asking me for the recipient email address. So we are simply going to enter it, but we are not going to enter it manually by typing it like this, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic dynamic and change with every new response received. Alright, so let's map this email address by simply looking for the email address, and yes, you're going to see that this is the email address, so we're going to map it. It is saying CC and BCC, so I don't want to add anyone in this, so I'm going to leave it as blank. It is saying reply to, so this email is not a reply email, I'm going to leave it as blank. Now it is saying email subject, so yes, I'm going to add the email subject. I'm going to keep the email subject as thank you for shopping with Natural Glow Skincare. Now we are going to map the name of the customer, which is dummy, put a space, and then we're going to map the last name, which is user, and then an exclamation mark. Now let's move on further. For the email content, I'm going to enter my email content in HTML format. So over here is a complete tutorial how to create a HTML email. You can go towards this tutorial and see and create your own HTML format email. Alright, I have already created this content, so I'm going to simply paste it. And in this email, I'm going to simply map the name of my customer, which is dummy user. So I'm going to search for user and map it. So yes, you can see that with this, we have successfully completed this email content. Now let's move on further. If you wish to send plain emails, you can simply enter a plain email content over here. I wish to send HTML tags email, attractive emails like this. That's the reason I have entered HTML tags in this content. Now for the email content, I'm going to select it as HTML. For the label, I'm going to keep it as inbox. Now it is asking me for many other details which is not required. If you wish, you can definitely fill it out. Now after doing all of this, we have to click on this save and send test request, and when we click on this save and send test request, we have received the positive response that we have successfully sent the mail. Alright, so let's open our Gmail account and go back towards this inbox, and you're going to see that we have received a new mail. Let's open it, and it is saying thank you for shopping with Natural Glow Skincare dummy user. Hi dummy user, thank you for your payment, and the rest of the mail. So yes, you're going to see that we have successfully sent this mail, and with this we have successfully completed this automation. But now let's test this in real time. What I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to purchase this product, and we are just going to check that an automated mail is going to be sent towards our customer or not. Alright, so let's purchase this product with the new details. I'm going to purchase this product with testing user. I'm going to simply enter all of my details and click on this pay 550. Now I'm going to select the payment method and complete this payment by clicking on this verify and pay, and we are going to check that in real time and within seconds a mail is being sent or not. So first we are just going to wait till the payment is getting successful, and once the payment is successful, with this we have successfully did the test submission. So now let's open our Gmail, and we're going to go back towards this inbox, and you're going to see that within seconds and in real time we have received the mail, and you're going to see that within seconds and in real time we have received this mail. Thank you for shopping with Natural Glow Skincare testing user. All you can see is that the mail is exactly the same, only the name has been changed. And with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now whenever we're going to receive a new payment from Razorpay, an automated thank you email something like this will be sent towards my customer. All of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. For your reference, I'll simply attach the workflow link in the description box below. You can check out my workflow too. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.